sideline all game long. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Golden State Warriors. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Now here's Barnes. He had 27 points last game. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Ball's knocked loose. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. And the 3 off target. And here's Holiday. Allen for 3. Siakam pulls it in. On the wing, Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable. And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Middleton, and count it from 19 feet away.
No question Middleton can produce. He puts in a big effort on offense, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now here's Van Vliet. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Back to Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Over Lopez. Siakam's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Back to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Middleton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Middleton's got his second bucket.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Here's Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
They get it again. Another shot. It's blocked.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And here is Flynn. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. From outside the arc. Mora can't get it to go. And another fast break for Toronto. The Raptors are running. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 10. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Giannis inside. Drops in the layup for two.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Barnes outside. Siakam, right side. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pulls it up. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Boucher. Here's Trent. Back to Siakam. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Count the basket. Barnes has got 14.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Boucher with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Toronto.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Raptors with some changes. Toronto leading by 9. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Giannis. That's tipped. And they get it back. Here's Connaughton. They grab their own miss. Back to Ibaka. And finally they hit one. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Giannis left side. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. To the inside. It's deflected. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by Carter. And a wide open look for Portis. From outside, off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Carter with it. Outside Portis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Portis has got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And good that time. Carter's got 5 points so far. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jevon Carter. That's his first foul. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bucks trail by 8. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Middleton can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 8. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Up and in on the layup.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
On the wing, Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now Barnes. 16 points for him. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Bucks trail by 10. They get the rebound. And that one's good on Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 7 points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Siakam. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Allen. For 3, Middleton. Raptors leading by 10. Trent outside. Shoots the 3. Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And it's 6 points for Siakam.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Toronto calls timeout. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Over to the left wing. Flynn. It's good from long range. Flynn's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Trent outside. They double him with Middleton. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Flynn. Nifty move. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Allen's shot is off. Toronto leading by 13. Back to Flynn. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Shoots from the baseline. And the shot is long.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Timeout called the Bucks. Now here's Flynn. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Bucks trail by 10. Portis for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pass to Barnes.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
To the paint. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Giannis with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Middleton. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Middleton. Allen outside. Here's Giannis. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
A 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
The quick look, no good that time.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. And he can't bank that one in. To take the lead. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he enjoys, embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Middleton. It falls!
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Siakam. Driving to the basket. Yes!
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Middleton outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Got it.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Trent. Barnes the screen. From deep three-point range. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they back.
Oh, fucking right. We needed every fucking bucket. We did that comeback. Oh, my God. Dog, that was an epic battle. I don't even know how to play with these niggas like that. Look at this shit. 0 for 6 with Drew. 0 for 5, Bobby. Oh, my God. With Giannis. Oh, my God. Giannis. Oh, look at the first half. 5 points. Second half, he was stupid. Oh, my God.